PWG's All-Star Weekend number 2. Jack Evans and El Generico meet in a singles encounter for the first time since 2005, I believe. And so this match has been a long time coming, and they've met on other occasions in tag team encounters here in PWG since then. But this is their first singles encounter. Jack Evans victorious in their first match, and El Generico looking to settle the score now. El Generico, of course, is one half of the PWG World Tag Team Champions, along with Mr. Wrestling Kevin Steen, winning those titles from Team Roderick Strong and Pac at Giant Side Annual number 4. That's the show when American Dragon Bryan Danielson, after having defeated Necro Butcher earlier in the evening, right after Kevin Steen and El Generico's tag team championship match with Roderick Strong and Pac, Bryan Danielson challenged El Generico for his title, for a short, I believe, 20-minute period. El Generico was a Double Crown champion for the second time here in PWG. Earlier this year, second time this year, actually. Only man to do it twice. Only man to do it twice in a year. And I doubt that's a task we will see replicated anytime soon. So El Generico having quite a 2007 year. Jack Evans not as great, but still not too shabby as. Last month at the 2007 Battle of Los Angeles, Jack Evans, he had a good showing against Pac. wasn't able to defeat Pac in the first round of the tournament, but still nonetheless looked impressive. And the fans always love Jack Evans just about as much as they love El Generico. So I mean, the crowd has got to be split 50-50 down the middle for this encounter between these two men. The action a bit slow to get underway here in this match. These two feeling each other out, and I would say with good reason, because each man, of course, well known for their particular style of wrestling. Jack Evans, of course, a high flyer, but we see taking to the mat with El Generico. And El Generico is known as the generic luchador, but he's anything but. He incorporates quite a few hard-hitting attacks along with the lucha libre style that he loves to employ. And so these two men are they are the cream of the crop in their respective fields of professional wrestling. And so this is really a great matchup between these two. I mean, styles are similar, but not as similar as you would say Pac and Jack Evans was last month in the first round of the 2007 Battle of Los Angeles. And, not as dissimilar as say Jack Evans and Necro Butcher match would be. So I mean, these two men, if they were a tag team, they would complement each other well, but they also complement each other very well, being across the ring from one another. Where El Generico may show some weakness, that may be Jack Evans' strength, and vice versa. As we see Jack Evans escaping from the front chancery applied by El Generico and just flipping up and over the top rope and then bridging up from his head as El Generico a bit frustrated here early on in this matchup. Generico taking things slowly with Jack Evans, and I would say as Jack Evans taking things slowly with El Generico. Generico known worldwide for his speed. Jack Evans, the same, is known for his speed. And these two have they've met on many an occasion, and have not only in PWG but also in Dragon Gate during the Wrestle Jam tour in mid-2007. And so I mean these two are very familiar with one another. Not only stylistically but also personally as well. And so I mean being on the road together, Jack Evans may have inadvertently Jack Evans with the head scissors taking Generico down. Generico tried to get back up to his feet, but his knee gave out from under him. His legs gave out as the blood was just whipped from one end of his body to the other. And Generico trying to get his bearings as Jack Evans has the crowd behind him. And El Generico not a native English speaker, but still knows a word or two here. Jack Evans maybe on the tour bus in Japan maybe let something slip. Maybe he said his knees were hurting or something. Just to El Generico. I mean, wrestlers do that from time to time. You sit down, your knees creak, you say, "Oh man, my knees," and maybe that's something that El Generico might have picked up on, and that Jack Evans inadvertently let slip. Only time will tell in this matchup. But El Generico really, there we see see the power of El Generico, the power advantage that he holds over Jack Evans really coming into play here in this matchup now. Jack Evans shot to the ropes, ducks under the clothesline attack from El Generico. Generico goes for the hip toss. Jack Evans lands on his feet, goes for the Hurricane Rana. El Generico blocks, gets his arm around the ankles of Jack Evans. Jack Evans flips, lands on his feet, up to his feet, and he isn't as impressed with himself as the crowd is, but El Generico not impressed as all as he charges in, takes Jack Evans up and over the top rope to the floor. El Generico, patience was a virtue right there as he just laid in wait for Jack Evans to turn around, and as soon as Evans did, he was right there and like a cat springing up and over the top rope. He hits him with the fish, the big pescado, up and over the top rope and takes Jack Evans down to the floor. And Jack Evans maybe has that same type of advantage on El Generico. Generico, perhaps, you know, one day he got on the tour bus in Dragon Gate and said, "Oh, you know, mi ojos, you know, my eyes." Maybe his eyes were bought for some reason, because that's the only word I can think of in Spanish that is the body part. But nonetheless, you know, maybe Jack Evans found out that El Generico has weak eyes. Maybe you're going to concentrate that with 450 eye gougers and shooting star eye rakes. It remains to be seen in this matchup. But right now, El Generico dominating Jack Evans with a well-balanced aerial and power attack. Jack Evans, though, goes over the ring steps, and El Generico, though, a step ahead of Jack Evans as he sidestepped him and slammed him into those chairs at ringside. El Generico he really has Jack Evans well scouted and just threw him without regard into those chairs. Jack Evans landed ribs first on the backs of those chairs, only getting a 2 count, but the damage may already be done to Jack Evans.
Go Jack!
Excuse me, taking a drink. You couldn't tell I'm flying solo here in the broadcast booth. This machine taking care of some business outside of the studio. We had some hooligans throwing beer bottles into the parking lot, and so just when machine went out there with pot and a ladle to try to scare them off as if they were possibly raccoons. But Jack Evans on the receiving end of a leg lariat and a pinning predicament, but kicking out at 2. El Generico, he has to know in his heart of hearts that wasn't a 3 count. But I think El Generico may be a little bit exhausted. This is a Sunday show. El Generico had wrestled the night previous, and so perhaps a little bit of jet lag. Perhaps you know, he's still sore, feeling the effects from the night before, and you know, maybe looking to get this match over with in a hurry. I know if I wasn't feeling 100%, I was wrestling Jack Evans. I'd be doing anything I could to be in the ring with Jack Evans for the least amount of time possible. And Generico breaking up the chokehold or the sleeper hold as Jack Evans got his foot on the bottom rope, forcing El Generico to break. Of course, later on tonight, actually in the match after this, the main event matchup, as Brian Danielson defends the PWG World Championship against Roderick Strong. Roderick Strong, of course, one of the finalists in the 2007 Battle of Los Angeles, along with El Generico and along with Shima. El Generico, of course, was eliminated from the matchup first, then Roderick Strong. Shima went on to become the 2007 Battle of Los Angeles winner, and so because Shima was unavailable for this show to challenge American Dragon Brian Danielson for the title, that the man that finished the next highest, big Cabradora backbreaker from El Generico. Jack Evans just twitching in pain. 1, 2 count only as Jack Evans kicked out. But the man that finished the second highest in the tournament, the 2007 Battle of Los Angeles tournament, Roderick Strong, getting the shot at the title. He is no stranger to American Dragon Brian Danielson, and that should be a very, very hard-hitting technical affair. For as much as this is a fast-paced, high intensity or high risk affair, but I mean right now El Generico very wise to keep this matchup grounded as possible against Jack Evans. Jack Evans with a double I would say inverted mule kick, and there we see spinning neck breaker or flipping neck breaker from Jack Evans on El Generico. Generico, the back of his head driven hard into the canvas, and Jack Evans with the advantage here, or perhaps turning the tide of this match, and could be coming away from that exchange with the advantage if he makes it to his feet in time. Generico very slow to get up. Jack Evans slow to get up as well. And now Jack Evans and El Generico trading shots in the center of the ring. Jack Evans with that hard right hand, El Generico with that elbow shot. Jack Evans, and I've commented on Jack Evans before. I feel that the weakest part of his game is his striking attack, but he's definitely stepped it up quite a bit. And now Generico almost gave Rick Knox a roundhouse kick. Oh, there we see Jack Evans springing over the back of Rick Knox, catching Generico in the nose and mouth with an elbow shot, a hard elbow shot. Now Jack Evans sending Generico into the corner. Generico reverses. Evans up off the middle rope. Hurricane Rana takes Generico down. Generico slow to get up to his feet, a bit dazed. Goes for the clothesline. Jack Evans, man, back flip kick. Shades of Pele as he hit the mark with that one. Covers, hooks the leg. Two count only as El Generico kicks out.
Baby, it's going down.
Now Jack Evans has got El Generico right where he wants him, and that is dazed and confused as Jack Evans goes for the Northern Light suplex. El Generico though gets a wide vertical base, blocks the Northern Light suplex attempt, shoots Jack Evans into the corner, charging at him. Could be going for the haluva kick. Excuse me, not charging at him, setting him up for the haluva kick. But Jack Evans catches him with the back elbow. Evans up to the top rope, goes for the Hurricane Rana. No, catches him with a flying knee off the top rope, swings the arms into the rope. Oh, standing Phoenix splash. 1, 2 count only. As I was saying, he swept El Generico's arms in to prevent him landing awkwardly on those arms, and he was well advised to do so because he didn't get quite all the air that he wanted, but still hit him with that beautiful standing Phoenix splash. And then we see Generico gets the boot up as Jack Evans was charging in. Now Generico gets a full head of steam coming off the ropes. Jack Evans with that cartwheel kick, the heel of his boot catching Generico right between the eyes. Now Jack Evans coming off. Oh, takes him up and over the top, almost like a Sasuke special. Jack Evans catches El Generico with the back elbow, and his momentum takes both men out of the ring, crashing down to the floor on the outside.
Let's go.
Jack Evans and El Generico slow to get up to their feet. Rick Knox giving them the 20 count on the outside. Jack Evans clearing some of the chairs out of the way. What could he have in store for El Generico? As Generico using the ropes to pull himself up to the canvas. Now Jack Evans thrown up onto the ring apron. Jack Evans boots El Generico. Oh my God! He hit him with it was like a mariposa into a Hurricane Rana off the ring apron. El Generico, the back of his head hit the floor. Generico going into convulsions on the floor. May have some sort of concussion, may have some sort of brain damage. Who knows? He doesn't speak English, so it's really hard to tell. But El Generico does manage to kick out at a 2 count, and El Generico is in a very, very bad situation here. As Jack Evans, there we see the Northern Light suplex, rolling Generico up. He's got him hooked in. Fisherman, bomb, drops him down. Jack Evans slow to make the cover. Put the leg 1, 2 count only as El Generico kicks out. Actually, I believe that was a Fisherman's Buster. I incorrectly called it a Fisherman's Bomb. But still, Jack Evans, either way, doesn't care what it's called. It's just effective in his book. And now making his way up to the ropes with El Generico grabbing on for dear life. I think if El Generico knew if Jack Evans hit something right there at 630, a 450, anything, if he just jumped off the top rope and put his finger on him, that would have been it. But El Generico has the wherewithal to hit the Blue Thunder Bomb, only getting a 2 count. Very nearly was the end of the match for Jack Evans. That desperation Blue Thunder Powerbomb out of nowhere saved the day for El Generico, or at least saved him in this match. He still has to defeat Jack Evans if he wants to even the score in terms of their singles encounters here. But El Generico has now got the ball back in his court as he pulls him in. And Jack Evans, we've seen him use this before. He sets him up, he spins him through into the brainbuster position, and that's exactly what he's doing. But Jack Evans has this well scouted, goes for a Hurricane Rana of the midsection, but instead goes up to the top. No, but El Generico blocks and slams Jack Evans up and over the top rope. He reversed the reverse Hurricane Rana. Very, very smart wrestling from El Generico, and that may have saved the day for the PWG World Tag Team Champion as he is bringing Jack Evans up. Could be looking for the brainbuster, could be looking for the half and half, that Tiger Suplex 85, but Jack Evans blocks it, hits him with the back elbow. Jack Evans backflips And now El Generico caught in the head scissors and driven face first into that middle turnbuckle. Jack Evans, he's got El Generico dazed in the corner. He's calling for it. This could be the ridiculously named Boom California. And now he's going off the ropes, but Generico follows up with the haluva kick. And El Generico is a man possessed. He's got Jack Evans, sends him into the ropes, pillar to post, goes for the haluva kick again, but Jack Evans backflipped out of it. And now Generico trying to get up to the top rope to cut off Jack Evans, but Jack Evans one step ahead of Generico. And now Jack Evans, he's stepping on the knee of El Generico, drives the knees into the chest of the PWG World Tag Team Champion. Jack Evans covers, drapes the arm over. El Generico kicks out at 2.99. Jack Evans, very slow to get up, and El Generico is even slower to get up. He actually hasn't made it up to his feet as Jack Evans has him laid out. El Generico trying to get the blood flowing, trying to get something going here as he makes his way up to the top rope. And now he's got Jack Evans going for the superplex, but Jack Evans fires in some 5 or 6 right hands to the midsection, goes to the top rope, goes for the 450 splash, rolls through. Generico catches him, exploder suplex into the corner. Jack Evans, the back of his head landed nastily, and now Tiger suplex 85, the half and half, covers him. 1, 2 count only as Jack Evans somehow able to kick out of the half and half suplex as he was driven down hard by El Generico. Now he's back up in the corner. Generico sees him. He's got the sights locked in, the haluva kick very, very nastily, as nasty as the dumpster behind the abortion clinic. And Jack Evans is up on the top rope. He is in no man's land. El Generico going for the top rope brainbuster, but Jack Evans, those knees to the midsection, knocking Generico down. Generico getting up to his feet, but Jack Evans, DDT! Oh my God! Just backflip DDT off the top rope, driving El Generico head first into the canvas. Jack Evans crawls his way over. 1, 2. Oh my God! El Generico kicks out at 2. I thought that this was it. Jack Evans has still got a ways to go, but it can't take much more to put away El Generico as he slams him down to the canvas. Jack Evans going up to the top. Could be the 450 splash. Could be the 630. Could be. It is the 630. Driving him down 630 senton. 1, 2, 3. That is it. Jack Evans comes away from this encounter with 2 singles victories to 0 over El Generico.